Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Faye, part of HL for You, owner and founder. Today, I will be showing you how to establish a Google site. Starting out for free, no cost, no whatsoever, but except for the domain, which I'll explain later in the video. Before I go any further, I just want to tell you I do have a dog named Yowzer. You might hear his footsteps, you might hear him next to me, or you might hear the washer and dryer. Multitasking, you know. But anyways, let's just get started. So currently, I am on Google homepage. I am using a Chromebook. You can use a tablet, a phone, a MacBook, HP, whichever you feel comfortable with. Google is Google. Sorry, excuse me. So right now I'm on the front page of Google, and as I am on there, you will see on the right hand side over here, that I am logged into a Google account, and knowing that is by you having either icon, logo, or initials whatsoever of you on it. Now, if you do not have a Google account, it might be difficult because I do not think that Google Sites allows you to have a Google site without a Google account. So, if you do have a Google account, great, you can establish it within me. So, let's just come on along the ride and let's get started. So, right now, I will type in, again, Google website. As I typed in Google website, you will see on the right-hand side that says, or left, depending on what it comes up as. You'll see Google Sites on the right hand, which I see. You will press sitesgoogle.com on here, where it will open up to a site's background, basically, where you will see template galleries of numerous things. So, recently used, you'll see that these things were recently used by me of starting a website. But it has more in depth. So it has a personal website you might want to start up again, start a work, small business, education, and graduates, stuff like that. So for right now, we're going to do photo portfolio. And as it starts loading up, you could have picked any one of them, but I'm just going to do photo portfolio because, it's not that bad. So right now it's showing you the insert of behind the scenes of a website. You'll see on the right hand side it has insert page themes. On the left hand side, you'll see what the website will look like anytime you make a change. So right now, this is the home page of the website we're about to create. So right here, we're going to just change the name to, I don't know, let's just say, we're going to name it Bugs Bunny. Okay? And let's just say our site's name is going to be Bugs Bunny Shop. Well, let's just say Bugs Bunny fan shop. Or let's just leave it at shop. Sorry, that was my dog, and he honestly just can't. He's excited. Okay, so next, what we're gonna do. So we have our header, our name of our store. So it's Bugs Bunny Shop, but our name of the site behind the scenes is going to be Bugs Bunny. So this is our front page. So I'm going to work from top to bottom. So as our front pages, we need to add a header. Adding a header, you'll see Bugs Bunny. But right now, our work page is really our home page. So we don't like that. So we want to change that. So we're going to change the property name of it, which is work. We're going to change it back to home, okay? So as I type it, it changed automatically. Here, we want to maybe say, welcome. Now, I'm doing this very fast, but let me slow down. As I did that, all I needed to do when it came to the welcome is just type on the on the page header and just type in welcome and erase work. Okay, so you already see the changes already. So right here, this is the header. You can add a logo if you do have a logo. But you have the home page, and we'll get to project pages and sub pages later and about. Now, for say you want to change and you don't like the background of the gray, we could go to images, and Google has a way where you can select the image. So let's just say we're going to search up Bugs Bunny. Okay, so it's going to search up a bunch of Bugs Bunnies. So we're going to just see which Bugs Bunnies works for us. You know? So I'm looking. I'm trying to see which one works for us for this demonstration. And this is really key for your header because your header is your opener. So we're going to just select, let's see. I'm trying to see which one that's best. But we're going to just pick this one for cutes and giggles. So here you see, we have welcome. This is behind the scenes. Now you can change it by having the removal of the readability. So you see how I removed it versus keeping it? And I'll show it to you. So here, we'll have it removed. Or you can go back and you'd be like, I don't want that. And I don't know why it's not adjusting it, but it adjusts it quickly. It saves it or some such. But here we go. It's welcome. Sorry, I don't know why I went to switch transition. But it's taking some time. Okay, so sorry, I don't know why I didn't select the photo I had for Bugs Bunny. But that's what happens with stuff like that. You know, it has its moments where it can be great, it can be great, it can be not great. That's what websites provide, though. So I'm gonna select it again. So here's Bugs Bunny. So this is the header. So this will only show on the home page only. As I scroll down, for say you want to add, you want to insert a text box. It will enter it here, but you can move it to here as long as you see the blue on top. So let's just say we want to say welcome to Bugs Bunny shop, you know, and I'm going to lowercase it shop. And it will have it if you want to change the font. It has more fonts you can change it to. If you want to change it to a heading, you can. And if you want to just say, I don't like it on the left hand, I want it in the middle. So it can be an alignment. You can change that too. And it's already on bold. If you want to make it larger, you can make it larger. So I'm going to make it to 48. Okay. But if I want to make it 48, I have to make it a 48. And that's a little bit larger, so I might want to lower it down. So I'm going to lower it down to maybe 36. Okay, boom. As I scroll down, Bugs Bunny doesn't have portraits and things like this. So let's say we want to have it change instead of portraits. I'll teach you about the hyperlinks later. But instead of having portraits, let's say, you know, we want to have the shop. And we want to have, you know, fan newsletter. Okay. So in these type of stances, we want to change the picture. We don't like the picture. It doesn't fit well. So what we're going to do, I kind of moved it a little bit too quicker. What we're going to do, we're going to take this image out. And we're going to add the image in. Okay. We're going to select the image. And let's just say we'll select the image that has, not on Google Drive, so such. But you can do Google Images and say you want to have it for this called shop. So let's just say we'll have let's just do an easy, quicker thing. You know, we're gonna select this image, and we're just gonna do shop. And we're gonna add the image. Now you say, oh my gosh, the image went somewhere I didn't want to go. It is okay. You're just gonna drag it here, and you're gonna drag it there. Now you say, oh, I don't want this shop to be above it. You know, that's okay. You can switch it here. All you have to see is make sure you see that 4 point, that 4, and you're just gonna drop it here. As long as you see the blue line that's underneath the photo, it's good. Now you might want to hyperlink it. So this is underline. People get confused. People think the underline is a hyperlink. It's not. Hyperlink is just 2 doors down. Insert a link. So you're going to insert a link, and it might not be of the site. It might be of another site. You know, it might be of your PayPal site. It might be of, you know, something else. So you're going to just go, you know, www. I'm going to just say my website, of course, hklforyou.com. What you're going to do after that, you're going to apply it. And once you know it's applied when you have underline, right? And vice versa, same thing for this. You do the same thing. You delete the, well, not like that. You uncollapse it. So you just get the photo itself. You delete the photo. You insert an image. So let's just say we're going to do a newsletter. So we're going to do a newsletter. So in the newsletter, we're just going to have, well, these are kind of boring in newsletters, but, you know, we're just going to do it for the look of it at this point. So we're just going to add a newsletter, right? Same thing. It went to a different place. That's usually what Google does. Doesn't ask you permission later, but here, we got it on here, fan letter. Now you say, oh my gosh, it's not the right height, it's not the right height. You can change it. Now, you might say, I want it a little bit not so big. Now, that's something that you might have to shrink it down. You know, just shrink it down to the level that you prefer it to be, or the same size or something. So, that's a little bit too small. So, we'll have it there for now. Or you might want it a little bit here. So it could be a little bit of alignment. And you might want to extend it or something. But for this right now, we're just doing editor. Now, for say you don't want this anymore. If you don't want any of these. All you have to do is select here. This is the pill box. This is the section. It has a different section. You delete it. And then it's just right there. Delete it. Now they have contained blocks that allow you to add numerous things. So for instance, I have so much content, I want to have 4 of these. You can have 4 contents right here. You know, if you want, you know, down here, if you want a table of contents, just because, you know, you just want to show a table of contents, you show a table of contents, you know. But usually that's why the headers are for the table of contents sometimes. You might want a divider. You can have a divider as well. You want social links, you want YouTube, for instance, YouTube videos, you can have that. It all depends on what you prefer. So, for instance, I'm going to just delete this, right? I'm going to delete all these other content, stuff like this, because all I need is a fan shop and a newsletter. But down here, I want to have it where products. So I'm just going to put an example. I'm going to select the image. And I'm just going to put a product. Let me just put a shirt because it's obviously. I'm going to put a shirt right here. So I'm going to just say, oh, I'm going to have a Bronx shirt. Ooh, that looks nice. And put it there. And you can just put the amount there. Or, you know, you could put $19.99, you know. And you can keep on doing it for the others, all right? And just have it there. And you can have your full-on products. Down here is your footer. There's a header and a footer. So, for instance, if I want to edit the email to, I could say Bugs Bunny You know, if you bought your domain, you usually say faith at bugsbunny.com because it's commercial. You put your phone number, 800, 765-9870. It's a fake number. I don't know what it is. And you have your social media platforms for all your social media is Bugs Bunny shop. Okay? Your footer's done right there. Your footer is done. You have your footer for your website, your phone number, and email. Now, if you wanted to add more things like social links, you can. It usually will put either in the header or the bottom, so that's up to you. But we're going to continue on to go somewhere else to show more in depth of what else a website shows. So this is what you'll see here on the front page, right? So I'm done with my footer. And I'm done with my products. And again, I could put here, I could do something right here and just do a text box again and just say, Bugs Bunny products. Bugs Bunny products. I don't know why it's not giving me capital letters, but and that might look weird because I did a capital letters half in them and stuff like that. So I have Bugs Bunny products. I might want to do it a subheading, whatsoever. So I'm going to go to the next page. So here, I go to page. I can go that way too. For instance, I have home. So I have project pages, but there's no projects I've done. So we can edit the name again by going to the three dots on the right-hand side and just put properties and change the properties and just put maybe we want to have a mission. And we're going to have, instead of it be portraits, we're going to just change it to mission. And you're going to put your mission there. You might have a video for say. You might have a video you want to put. Instead of take that, you take that out. I know that was quick, so I'm going to go back. What I did, I pressed on it. So I pressed this whole thing, and I just put enter. Or not even enter, sorry. Backspace. And I just put backspace. Now you might not want to do that. You might want to go back and say, I don't want that. I just want the lady gone. Okay, lady's gone. But you might want to insert, for say, a video. So let's just say you want to insert a video, a YouTube video, right? I'm just going to put HL for you because at this point, it is what it is. So I'm going to put HL for you's video. I'm just going to select one. So it's here for right now. But how I can change it is, again, like I did prior beforehand, is just switch it up here to make it a page. Now I can expand it to a larger look, of however I see fit. But it will be in the place where the picture is. Now, I know that might be seeming fast and so, but you can. I can go in detail through my sessions of one by one of explaining what to do in these scenarios. But for now, this is what you do. You just put it in, and you might want to change it to mission statement. Mission statement from the CEO. You might want to change it, and usually these are caps and whatsoever. But then you can just add pictures of what who else is in your staff or so and so. If you want to have a different separate picture, that's totally fine. But you see the footer is still here, right? So you could just do that for we're just doing it for example. So we have mission statement. Now we can't have about. You could talk about your story of who you are and stuff like that, of how you created it, if you want to. If you don't want it on the mission statements page, you can delete it and say, you know what, I don't want it on the mission statement page. I want it on the about page. And you can do that. Now how you can add photos, I'm going to move this over here, hopefully. Yeah, I'm going to move it over here. You can add pages by just putting new page. And let's say we want to have a page for just testimonials. So we're going to do testimonials. We're just putting tests though, okay? And that's a page itself. Now, what you can add on the page is whatever you feel like. So we're just going to go on the page, and we're at the page already. We're going to insert possibly, let's say, we might want to add, again, some collapsed boxes of people giving their testimonials and some such. You can add right there. Or maybe you don't want to add words. You want to just add pictures. That's up to you. Again, it's all flexible to you. You can switch it up and down. You can have, hey, I'm going to have this up. You might want to have a text box. You're going to have a text box for this. All right. I want to have a text box for just my testimonials. And of course, you make this bigger as you like. So you make that testimonials. You put that in the middle. You center it out. You might want to make it larger. You can make it larger. You might make it 60. So we'll close it here. We'll make it 60. So we got our testimonial page. But for say you don't like your testimonials to be just having its page by itself, you might want the testimonials to be under the mission. You can do that too. You're just gonna have it under mission. So when it comes here, you'll see an arrow. Be like, why is that arrow there? Testimonials. Okay, it says test now, but testimonials. Now, for say you want to add a new link or a new menu section, you can do that. You can do that. I just want to say that you can. It's up to you. But for now, we're just going to show just the beginning phases of starting your own website with here. So you might not like the theme of it. You don't like the theme of your page, your website. So you're just going to go home again, and you're going to just figure out, okay, I don't like that. I want to have a different one. I want to have a diplomatic. You can have a diplomatic, okay? Now, image, you can say the image didn't save with Bugs Bunny. My fault, because I didn't save it, and I didn't have it there. But usually what you want to do always is just make a copy of it, but also save it. But they always save all the changes there. Okay? So, we have it. It's here. It's diplomatic. We like diplomatic, right? Now, in conclusion, we're just going to say we finished our website. It looks good. It looks great to publish. We can publish it, right? It's going to publish on sites google.com view Bugs Bunny shop. Now, if you want to buy your domain, you have to press manage. But in the next video, I'll show you why you should do that if you want to do that. But in this sense, if you're wanting to start a free website, this is the way to go. It's free, no trial, stuff like that. But you can see anything you want to if you have a website, and anyone can see it. So this is a key play to do for your own website. But I hope you got a lot of insight on it.